Actually, I think it was after your show. I got IPA drunk, and that's
Oh, no.
I hate that.
I inspired you to pick up the dark amber ale.
Yeah, dude.
I said, dude, it's got fucking blueberries in it.
Yeah. the Elysian Space Ghost super sauce.
Man, when I was living in Denver, bro, we would do all these shows at breweries, and they'd be like, yeah, here's your drink, like, you know, for after the show and all that, like drink tickets.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, the lightest beer is like 5.6%. And it's like, no. So what we did here is we took Colorado wheat, Colorado hops, and we made something that we let ferment in my bathtub.
That's right.
For a good 7 months. And now it's a super dark imperial IPA, and we call it Russian Titty Twister.
That's right. And we pickled the liquid. Don't ask me how we do that. It's a separate process. We have to move it from my dad's tub to my mom's tub.
Dog, you're gonna get so sick.
It's not a flick until darts are smoked on set. And Christopher Nolan knows that. So
Christopher Nolan invented that.
Darts on set? Oh yeah.
My father was a cigarette.
My father was a cigarette.
My father lived in a carton of Marlboro Reds. And every night, I take the carton down.
Why are you doing a Joker voice?
Because I like, because that's what he did. Remember?
Yeah,
Are you just like on your phone right now?
Yeah. I want to see if I'm the first Latino guest.
No, you're not.
Who else?
Chris Estrada.
Okay.
Who else have we had?
That might be it.
That might be it.
Hell yeah, dude. Very reflective of the population. Well, couple percent. Really low representation.
I mean, the way you are absolutely stanced up right now is awesome.
Hey, dude, I'm here. Listen, you don't have many times when you're able to have a white boy cook for you. Chicken sandwiches, I know you guys take that seriously. It's a misconception that white boys and white people don't have flavor in their cooking.
Yeah.
I think they're born without it, and then they seek it intensely to the point that you guys do hot sauce festivals.
I know, dude. Think of a hot sauce festival.
Dude, who else goes to that but like white men who love to get really red?
It's gonna be a big guy in a Captain America shield t-shirt and a beard, and he's gonna say, so this one is a little crazy. It's called Hoco Loco Moco, and it's chocolate and habanero.
Yeah. Ghost pepper.
Yeah.
Ghost pepper, chocolate, and gummy bears.
Oh my God, dude. I almost just ashed the cigarette on the grill. All right, folks. Station notification. It's Big Al's Grill ASMR. We are here with the one, the only, Luis Galilei. My man, he runs an unbelievable show called Comedy a la Plancha.
A la plancha.
A plancha.
And we're a la plancha today.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
That stands for on the grill.
That's right.
That was a good guess.
That's what it's
Whoa, good guess.
Hey. Hell yeah, dude.
But yeah, man. Luis is the guy. I did a show, I think it was like a year ago, and I was like, yo, this show rocks.
Yeah.
Man, Luis, he's an absolute beauty.
And you wore flip-flops.
I did.
Yeah.
Much like today.
Yep. And
the
people loved it.
I'm sorry, dude. I won't be confined to foot prisons.
No, you shouldn't, dude.
Dude, it's good to have you, man. I'm excited to make some
I'm
chicken
excited
sandwiches.
to be here, man.
Oh,
I've always wondered what park you did it at. And now I'm here in the flesh.
it's kind of a downward day. What are you going to do, though?
This is perfect for filming, though. Christopher Nolan would know that.
It's the first cigs app.
Dart app.
Dude, you know what? You're going to be proud of me. I made chilaquiles
Wow.
before I got here, yeah.
What sauce?
I had, not my own sauce, dude. I used, I got tacos por favor last night, so I just used the red sauce that it came with, and I was like, boom. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a very white boy chilaquiles. I mean, I used the extra tortilla chips, just eggs, greens, and portobello mushrooms.
What the fuck is that?
Portobello mushrooms?
What is you don't put portobello mushrooms in a chilaquiles.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Gordon Ramsay.
God, dude.
You know the number. I've called you multiple times from an undisclosed location.
Latinos can't have shit, bro.
So what's going to be fun about this pod is you're going to notice everyone's going to be kind of doing their own thing most of the time. they're, you know.
I feel like I'm on a Zoom call. Everyone else is just on their computer. Homie's on in his notebook. I'm like, guys.
He's drawing us from memory.
Yeah. I can't even tell if he's looking at me, dude.
Afterwards, he's not going to say anything. He's just going to hand you a piece of paper and goes,
You're served.
You're beautiful. You should think about modeling.
Yeah, write that down.
Oh, did that get picked up? Yep. Grace, I'm sorry.
We're ripping farts on set?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, damn it,
Okay.
I farted. Okay. Shit. Most of this is just farting for the most part. I should probably start the grill.
Yeah.
Probably be nice, man.
You know, in my adventures with white boys, they have given me so many different names for a cigarette.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
I love dart. I think that's incredible.
Okay.
Like, to just say, I'm going to go rip a dart. Like, to be a guy that says that, you have to be a certain type of confidence in who you are. But then I have friends that say ripping a guy. Just going to go outside, have a couple guys. They also call beers guys.
Get in touch with we need to get in touch with Webster's. We need to get the synonyms and antonyms list. We need a thesaurus update right now. Cigarettes are guys.
I want to wrap my mitts around a cold guy.
Dude, I'm putting my lips around a guy.
Yeah.
What, dude? Is there anything better after fucking 3 beers? You're a little bit buzzed and you just suck down on a guy?
Suck a guy down after a couple of beers. Embrace your queerness, dude.
Dude, fuck. What have you been up to this week? Anything good?
What have I been up to? I've been in rehearsals for a play.
You got to go to Hollywood after this to do your play.
Yeah.
What play is it?
So it's a queer Latino theater collective called Brown and Out. And this is their 8th season, and they get around 10 writers together. They do a workshop and they create 10-minute pieces that they then present in like a play festival sort of format. And they're all stories from the queer Latino perspective. I'm playing a DL military guy.
But you mean like as a cigarette?
Yeah.
I'm playing a cigarette.
I'm playing a Newport.
Yeah. I'm the last one in the pack.
That's right.
Bring me out, let me sit on your lips. Whoa.
Musical app. We're going real Broadway.
You're like, Luis, we're not doing it. This isn't musical. And you're like, let me sing. Don't confine me to the carton.
About ripping a guy. Oh, God. We have to put a bunch of asterisks. We're talking about cigarettes. Yeah, so I'm in rehearsals. What else have I been doing? Honestly, not too much. I mean, rehearsals, a little bit of comedy here and there. I got the show tomorrow.
Yeah.
The A La Plancha show. We got a sick-ass lineup. James Davis is on it.
James Davis rocks.
Yeah, Drea Myers. It's cool. I got like people hitting me up to be on the show.
Dude, it's a banger show every time.
Yeah, I think people are starting to notice. So it's a fun time, dude. And it's just like, I try and tell people, like, people see it and they're like, oh, is it a Latino only show? And I'm like, no, it's Latino ran, Latino led, but I bring funny comedians from all over because I think people play down the importance of like seeing other cultures make us laugh. Right now, like, especially in this economy, like, it's nice, dude. Like, I've had a lot of fallouts with my white boys, and
whoa,
yeah.
What do you mean fallouts with your white boys?
So I went to college in Ohio. I went to Ohio State.
Say less.
I went to Ohio State. So, and I joined a frat. So when I grew up, I was, I had my stint with gang life. And then when I went to college, I joined a fraternity. So I found another gang.
It's kind of like a gang
that
has its own lawyer.
Yes. It's a gang with advisors.
Yeah, with advisors.
And financial backing.
And a strong alumni network.
Yeah. It's the only gang that'll ask you where your parents vacation.
It's not even vacation. Where do they summer?
Yeah, exactly. Where do they summer?
Using summer as a verb is a big tell that you are a fucking noob.
Yeah, dude, it was new to me because I didn't join until late. And then I had homies that I think I joined more of a like what someone would call a mid-tier frat. And we weren't like that rich.
You seem very, I like how you kind of wince mid-tier frat.
Ooh. Yeah, because it still hurts from back in the day, you know? That shit used to be, that was gang shit, dude. You'd be like, oh, dude, you down with who? Oh, man, they're broke as shit. And you're like, we're just kids, bro. Like, you don't even have your own money.
You're not invited to the phone party.
Yeah. But I witnessed people like from other fraternities, like the fraternities that were more like, I guess, upper class or whatever. They would ask them. They would be like, yeah, so where do your parents summer? What do they do for a living? You know, like some people, like there was certain frats that wanted your parents to be lawyers, doctors, have some sort of financial backing. And I guess I get it from like an elitist standpoint to like make sure like you're joining a tribe that will then get you connections after for sure. But half of them just ended up, you know, just doing a lot of coke.
Yeah, it seems like kind of like the best. I think they're probably asking that to know whether you can get them coke.
Yeah. And it was always white boys that had the coke. I was like, we never got it. But y'all think I have it, but you have it. You pulled up in your BMW at 19 to drop off a bag. No, I didn't do it. We didn't have to go to the hood or anything.
I know. It feels like you're just putting this all away for what? You know what I mean? Like You're just putting all this money away. You're selling drugs for who?
That's what I tell my mom. What are you putting away? Give me the money now, Mom.
I need it.
I need it bad.
Dude, did I tell you I told you I brought my lady to Mariscos Maria we had like a Valentine's Day show at the Comedy Store, and then we ate there before on Valentine's Day. It was unreal, dude.
It's so good, man.
So good. We got way too much food, dude.
I know. It's hard not to order a lot of food at a Mexican restaurant.
Because you're like, everything's great. Yeah. I'm like, I want to just fucking try it all. I ate a clam that I think was this big.
Hey, yo.
I might have been an octopus head.
How big
really
was the clam?
It was.
And how'd you eat it, my friend?
How do you think?
Hey, yo. All right. Shout out to the lady.
Airtime.
The throat goat.
Yeah, dude, you never like feeling like a clam explode in your mouth, dude. Especially when you bite down on it. That might have been a bull testicle. Who knows? Fuck, I feel bad putting out a cig.
We'll discard them.
We'll clean them up.
Yeah, we'll clean them up. We won't be those people.
My lady's gonna be like, "What the hell? You smell like cigs." Or like, yeah.
Be like, it was Luis, man. I'm sorry.
Life's crazy sometimes. I'm sorry. I go hard in the paint with that shit.
Just treat it like when you used to smoke weed when we were younger. You used to come in smelling. I'd be like, Mom, it's fucking Marcus smokes a lot, man. And
I'm trying to help my friend.
Yeah, I just let him smoke. I just let him smoke in the whip because it's like, why be confined, you know? It wasn't me though, Mom. What do we got in the fridge?
I remember one time, dude, I came home like way too drunk from like a party, and like I just started puking. Which is like, I think it's the most white boy thing I've ever done. I think you'd like respect the move.
Okay.
Like I was just puking in the toilet, and then my mom like came to the bathroom like, "You're drunk right now," and I just went, "Go to bed."
I would have got my
the
ass
only
beat.
time I've ever tried that move. Anytime else it wouldn't work. I was like, "Go to bed."
That's the thing that I was always blown away by like white parents, is that they would see their kid like hunched over, dying, and they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Like, get up! Like, you're fucking drunk." My mom would be like, "Oh my god, we have to call the ambulance! Oh my god, he has alcohol poisoning! No!" White parents are just like, when is this guy gonna be 18? We gotta get this guy the fuck out.
Tired of this.
Tired of this shit.
I've been rewatching The Sopranos. You watch The Sopranos, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Dude, when Tony gets shot by his uncle.
Okay.
So like, and AJ is just like coming, like the entire time AJ is just like fucking up. He's just like, "Did you bring this thing I said?" He's just like, "God, I don't know. Everyone wants everything from me."
White kids are the most oppressed, dude. Mom, stop!
God! She just fucking freaks out, and he's like outside, like talking to the press, like, growing up soprano, you know?
I love that. He had an emo phase, right?
Oh, yeah. Paulie would be like, hey, like he'd have the long hair, and Paulie would be like, hey, Fabio.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It is a very funny show. There was this one scene I was watching today when, like, you know when they have to, they shake down the TV writer who's the TV writer who's got a gambling problem. That was a great storyline. And they want him to make the movie for him.
Yeah.
So, like, he's explaining the movie, which is going to be, like, a cross between, like Jason and, Michael Myers and The Godfather.
Oh, my God.
And the entire time they're like, nah. Ghosts can't come back to, ghosts can't kill people, they're ghosts.
Yeah. I want to see the Coen brothers get back together to write that movie. Like, gambling addict writer starts to get funded by the mob, and then he has to produce.
And they keep on being like, hey, so I got an idea. They drop off different pieces of his body on the garbage route, and then the body comes together.
Right.
Bango, bango.
And then it's 2026, so there needs to be queer representation. He goes, all right, so let's make the guy, let's make him pansexual.
Make him pansexual.
Yeah, let's make him a pansessi, and let's have him, let's have him be one of the dancers. What about that? We got to include them.
Oh, not my movie.
Hey, my cousin's daughter is a non-binary. I mean, sorry, my cousins. What do you even call them? Sorry.
Yeah, when Vito comes out as gay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart. You can't have him in our social club no more. That's for sure. Social club? Gotta go.
Get him out. I remember when I was watching The Sopranos, I was like, wow, dude, it kind of made me sad for a second because I was like, a lot of the tropes and a lot of the like stigmatism around mental health is still a lot like this. Like we get fed like a lot of the like city sort of advancement of mental health, but like in the outskirts of Jersey and other places, like it's still very stigmatized, and he had to like hide it completely, right? Because he would have been dethroned or looked at as crazy.
And the one guys that did like it or that did like understand, they would just go, hey, what are you gonna do? You gotta see a shrink.
Yeah.
Boss, it's stressful.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Which is great. I wonder, damn, if we were able to like do a correlation between like The Sopranos and Italian Americans getting therapy, I wonder what it would be.
Like now, like afterwards?
Yeah, afterwards. It would have spiked just a tiny bit, but like.
I think they would have gotten too mad because like therapists would just be laughing too much. Sorry, you said you burnt the sauce?
You burnt the sauce?
That's your only problem? Hey!
Oh, you told... Oh, so
it reminded me of my childhood. I wasn't attended to, like I forgot to attend to the sauce.
Neglected.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, Mario. It's just fucking hilarious.
So you're telling me you busted his head open because there wasn't enough garlic in the mushrooms?
There wasn't enough garlic?
Come on.
I made chilaquiles with portobello mushrooms. They made fun of me.
Oh.
They told me I was a loser.
I had to pull out my 45.
Dude, tell me a little bit about, I'm curious, I've been seeing on Instagram the Mid-City Mercado. What's that all about, dude?
So Mid-City Mercado is this group that I started to work with as soon as I came here to LA. They are now officially, since last year, a nonprofit, and they've been running sort of community events for about 5 years. They are born and raised Mid-City, West Adams folks, and they do a once a month market, Mercado, sort of like a flea market of a bunch of different POC vendors. And it's like a party. There's a DJ, the vendors, anything from like fashion to like candles, apothecary, like all the great stuff. And then they got micheladas and margaritas. And a lot of the vendors are doing stuff to like raise funds for different organizations.
That rocks.
So it's pretty cool. And they have, you know, a branch out of some of their work is like Comedy a la Plancha. They're starting to venture into doing like daytime DJ events. They'll have a lot of stuff for, you know, the fashion girlies in LA because the main girl or one of the main people who run it, Jasmine Maldonado, she has her fashion boutique right next to Mariscos
nice.
Marias. So they do a lot of that, and They're very like plugged into the community, into the fashion world. They're doing big things.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I want to go check it out. When's the next one?
This Saturday.
All right, I won't be there. Unfortunately, I'll be in Raleigh.
That's
a
every
tough
month.
look. That's a tough look.
Being in Raleigh?
Yeah, no, just not being able to go after I've talked about it. But
Nah, you'll be there.
I was in Tyler, Texas this past week, and I hit an art market. They had like an art fair in their local park, and it was really a Texas art market. It's like,
oh yeah,
interesting, man. It's like you'll see someone who's like, this is a recipe of sweet potato candies with cinnamon, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you'll walk a little bit further, and someone will have will be selling canned preserves, and the company's called Second Amendment Preserves. I'm dead ass, dude. So there was just a woman sitting there in a tent, and the logo was just a big gun behind her.
Selling preserves.
Yeah, no one was buying the preserves. I'm like, lady, your logo's a gun. It's not very approachable.
You're holding a semi-automatic while you send me fig preserves. I'm gonna be a little weird about it.
This isn't even food. This is just pickled bullets.
Pickled bullets. I like that.
Yeah, we pickled these cream corn back. I was open carry the entire time. I want you to know
Open
that.
carry, yeah.
Yeah,
I stirred it with the tip of my shotgun.
Tip of my shotgun, man.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a really nice art. Also, you'll see like a lot of dudes that are just local artists that are making like, like Buzz Lightyear and Woody meeting like another Pixar character. Like it doesn't really make any sense, some of the paintings these people are making.
Buzz. That's a bald icon right there.
Yeah, or like the guy from Chicken Run just in a painting. And I'm like, who would this be for?
Chicken Run heads, bro.
Chicken Run, dude. I get that mixed up all the time with what's the one where the chicken thinks the sky's falling? It's an alien.
Chicken Little.
That's Chicken Little?
See? I thought we were talking about Chicken Little the whole time.
See what I'm saying? That's what I thought.
Which one's
Chicken Run? You're talking about the stop motion British one?
I think that's Wallace and Gromit adjacent.
Wallace and Gromit, sick.
Wallace and Gromit. The cheese Gromit. Do you remember that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude. I think he's dead now.
Is he? A lot of people dying, dude.
They had to stop making Wallace and Gromit.
Because he died?
No, because they ran out of the clay that they, like the clay company that like makes the certain clay that they use, they like went out of business.
All right. So if you don't believe that there's a climate crisis when there's no more clay for the stop motion, then we got to start, right?
I mean, that should be the line.
We should believe now. Believe there's no more clay. We can't have wet dirt no more. That's crazy. We're not doing good, dude.
Yeah, man. Everything is, I mean, the TSA, I mean, the ice at TSA is like freaking me the fuck out.
That is nightmare level shit. That is nightmare level shit. I mean, it's always, it has been nightmare level shit, but like just that first video that surfaced online of that little girl and her mom, I was like, I want to understand like what you have to go through, what level of victimhood you have to take on, what level of separation from like work and humanity you have to have to take up that job and then to do that. Because you have DHS officers that have been in it way back in the day that are leaving, that are like, this is not even close to what I signed up for, and I joined before the incentive, right? Before the whole money incentive. So it's like I hope that there's some nonprofit, some billionaire out there that's on the right side of things, that's like gonna invest in some sort of like focus grouping of these people, because I want to understand, how do we prevent that? Like, and it's a man issue. It's a men issue, but like, and I'm sure I could like figure out where the string attaches. Insecurity, financial insecurity having to do with worth, like, the prison that is the current definition of whatever masculinity means. But like, god damn, like, you gotta physically restrain a woman in front of her kid. That's where
how do you justify it? You know what I mean? How do you justify any of it?
Yeah. Like I love my country. What? Okay. What the hell? What the fuck? You love your country for how much?
I know.
For a lot. It's crazy,
I
man.
mean, we gotta have trials. I mean, the problem is like it feels like no one's gonna be held accountable, dude.
No. That's why like I'm almost like I hope they all get tattoos. I hope they all get tattoos so we can identify them, because these are my people too. A lot of Latinos. And they grab you because you're in that low point of financial insecurity. You have no idea how in this economy you're gonna be able to like make ends meet or make something of yourself. They grab you. It's like the same thing when they used to set up like marine posts at our job fairs. And people used to get so asked out of everything, and then they used to go there and they used to promise them a bright future. And I got 2 cousins that went to the Marines, and the homies came back not well.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, there's a bunch of videos coming out of like currently enlisted soldiers talking about how a lot of the people going over there are immigrants, children of immigrants to Iran to fight the war.
Right. It's insane, bro.
It's a fucking...
It's just a
pipeline.
Continuous loop. Imagine just doing all of this. I mean, realistically, we could have... I bet if we just did the mass uprising... The worst part... They got fired up about mass uprising. But if we did like a mass uprising to a certain degree, the worst part is I bet like Trump would just like flee to like Russia or some shit like that. Or some country that would like give him immunity.
Oh yeah. He'd be out of here quickly. But I don't know, I think...
You want to take a look at these?
Can I get up?
Yeah, come on.
What you season these with?
I did a little salt, pepper, garlic salt.
Okay.
So nothing too crazy. Usually I hit it with a little bit of olive oil, but nothing too nuts. Now what I'm gonna do, got some sourdough bread for sandwiches, and I got some avocado too.
Hell yeah.
We don't like to go too, this is the only like area I have to really like work on.
Yeah.
So I don't really like to bring too many different condiments and ingredients.
Makes sense.
Eat about.
Makes sense for Big Al's Grill.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody knows the standard is on the ground.
Makes sense.
Burn those bad boys up.
And then
he doesn't want to see anymore. He doesn't want to be disappointed.
He smells
Chuck!
it.
Is this the pod squirrel?
Pod squirrel. Come on, get back up. Dude, I love that guy.
He was just sitting up there, like,
Yeah.
listening to you guys.
He sees us.
He's
He
like,
knows.
yo, where you from, fool? Where you from?
Where you from?
You bang, homie?
Do you live in West Adams?
No, but when I first got here, I lived in Mid-City. I lived in Mid-City for the 2.5 years, and now I live with the homie in El Segundo.
You're in Gundo?
Yeah, I'm in the Gundo.
I'm in Gundo.
Dude, that place is sick.
It does rock, dude.
It's like a little adult playground, and then I'll go on my walks. See, here's the thing. I'm spoiled now because now that I've lived my beach girl life, man, going up to the valley's ghetto as fuck, dude. It is so hot in the valley. I'm like, ew, guys. There's no ocean breeze? What? What are we doing here, dude?
It's so whack, dude. I mean, my girl lives in the valley, dude, and like I like it up there because she just got like a nice place, and I will say like it's nice having like all sushi, like on one street, like some of the best sushi in LA. But like otherwise,
where'd she live at in the valley?
Studio City.
Studio City. Okay.
Sorry, Paige. I don't mean to be giving out your address.
Oh, it's just the hood.
Yeah,
it's not like we're like 137 Vine Street or something.
No, stop. That's it.
Nah, dude. Now that I don't be drinking like that no more. Actually, I think it was after your show I got IPA drunk, and that's fucking.
Oh no!
I hate that.
I inspired you to pick up.
I hate
the
that.
dark amber ale.
Yeah, dude.
I said, dude, it's got fucking blueberries in it.
Yeah. the Elysian Space Ghost super sauce.
Man, when I was living in Denver, bro, we would do all these shows at breweries, and they'd be like, yeah, here's your drink, like, you know, for after the show and all that, like drink tickets.
Yeah.
And it's just, like, the lightest beer is like 5.6%. And it's like, no. So what we did here is we took Colorado wheat, Colorado hops, and we made something that we let ferment in my bathtub.
That's right.
For a good 7 months. And now it's a super dark imperial IPA, and we call it Russian Titty Twister.
That's right. And we pickled the liquid. Don't ask me how we do that. It's a separate process. We have to move it from my dad's tub to my mom's tub.
Dog, you're gonna get so sick.
That shit does taste like medicine gone bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like if medicine was left out in the sun, IPAs is what it is. We're just drinking Robitussin, just like sun-bleached Robitussin. That shit is lit though.
Robitussin in one of those weirdly tall cans.
Yeah, I'm like, is this a 16? They're like, no, it's a 14.4. And I'm like, how did you get the money to custom make a can? Where did you get the distribution for that?
My dad, I was in a frat. I met this guy.
Yeah. We summered in the same place. You know, support small businesses. And I'm like, you're technically small, but you have a backing, brother.
Okay, I think the chicken might need a little bit more. I'm gonna move this one over here.
Grilling chicken is always it's like a coin toss sometimes.
Can be.
But you cut them thin enough.
Yeah, they are very thin.
That way, yeah, because if you get the thick boy on there, oh hell no.
Yeah, then you're in big trouble.
Yeah, and you burn every part of it and the middle's still raw.
I've been eating a lot of fish lately. Shout out Mariscos Maria's.
Hell yeah.
I love fish, dude. Shout out Mariscos El Faro on Venice. Unbelievable ceviche, too.
Oh, yeah? You get some good ceviche anywhere here.
I know, right? It's kind of an unreal, like, LA staple.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call it a staple, but I don't know. Fuck, maybe what do I know?
What blows my mind about LA is that all the food trucks, all the Mariscos spots are very good. I think you can't miss. But sometimes you go to a Mexican restaurant and they fumble the bag on almost every dish. And I'm like, what? And I like to go to restaurants and I like to be like, what's the popular? I went to a restaurant in Norwalk because I was working out there, and very traditional Mexican restaurant. There was families there from church. And I was like, what's the favorite here? And they were like, the fajitas. And I'm like, for real? The fajitas are the favorite? Fajitas are trash, bro. I don't care if anyone has beef with me after this. Fajitas are not good, bro.
That's a great.
Fajitas, what are, like, we're just sauteing green peppers and red peppers with chicken and let's put a little salt. Like, can we get a little something in there? Well, you barely put salt in the chicken, and now I gotta stuff this in a tortilla. I gotta make my own taco now. I gotta make my own taco. God. It makes me want to take the fajita warmer home. So I'm like, I gotta leave with something.
They fumbled the bag on it. It was bad.
They fumbled the bag, bro. Even sometimes they make like a burrito. I'm like, is it just like people that don't eat at other restaurants that come here?
Wait, that's what?
Like, is this a neighborhood joint where like no one has cars? Like, this place is not good, bro. This is not even mama's cooking, bro. For real.
Bro, that's such a hilarious way to put. Is this a restaurant for people that don't go to other restaurants?
Well, you got your regulars, you stay afloat, you make good money on like Sundays because of the church crowd.
Right. Is this all your family that like goes to this?
Yeah.
Like you just have
it has to be.
Right.
It has to be, or rent has to be super low.
Oh shit. Do you find that like, you know what was a big proliferation in Denver was white people tacos?
Yes.
White people tacos.
White people tacos, y'all get really excited.
Mm.
Have you been to a...
You know what they love? They love to say, is it come with crema? Does it come with crema?
Can I have crema on the side?
Can I have crema? And the red pickled onion? I'm like, that can't be traditional Mexican.
The white people tacos, there's this spot in East Hollywood, I think, on that main avenue that's super gentrified that they do like Texas tacos. And they're like, the tortilla isn't the small one, it's the kind of like the mid-size one.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they stuff that shit with like just the chicken is seasoned, but I know it's sitting in a heater, like it's sitting somewhere. It's not being made completely. Hell yeah, dude. How you going? All good? Hell yeah. But the white boy tacos suck. Okay, y'all putting too much shit in there. The Texas breakfast taco honestly can make me throw up. It's so much like runny egg. Runny scramble is a tough thing. I love eggs. I'll never badmouth eggs in my life. Okay, even if they become $10.
I appreciate that.
Per egg.
No, Big Egg is seeing like Shaw Louise.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Big Egg, I got your back.
If one of those artisanal farms want to sponsor me, that'd be sick, bro. I want blue eggs always. I got put onto the blue eggs.
Blue egg.
Ooh, you don't know about the blue eggs?
No, wait. Wait.
Oh, my brother.
Time out. Blue eggs?
The blue eggs, dude. They're crip eggs. What's it called? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The blue eggs? No?
Literally no clue, bro.
It's like by Vital Farms, blue eggs. Blue eggs. Yeah. I typed it in Google. It says natural phenomenon. That's right. Yeah, Vital Farms. Yeah, dog.
Wait, I got Vital Farms eggs today.
Yeah, they're called True Blues.
That's for Easter.
No, dude. They have them. They get sold out of Sprouts fast, dude.
Alec, you gotta stop putting the bread in there. That's where the raw chicken was. You can't eat that.
Nah, it's all good.
Nah, it's fine.
It's all good,
We're
dude.
good.
This is the Dart Latino.
You're not gonna eat it then?
I'm not gonna eat that bread.
As long as the heat hit it, I think we'll
Don't
be all right.
Yeah, you want me to put it back on?
And if I get salmonella, I'm suing the pod.
We have a legal team now. Give them something to do. Not like they're negotiating any contracts. Not like they got some big sponsors. All right, this one's fine then. I think this one's good. I didn't put it in the thing yet.
I think it'll be all right.
This is cooked.
I'm willing to try.
Here you go. Taylor, can you give this to Taylor?
To Taylor?
Yeah, Taylor.
Grace and I can share.
Whatever.
Just straight chick, avocado, bread. This is boy lunch. Yeah, this is boy chow.
Boy chow.
This is boy chow, bro.
This is upscale boy chow. Come on. That's 3 ingredients and seasoning on the chicken.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so no one wants this.
I'll eat it.
Thank you, Abbott. God.
This
See,
is
was that so
upscale
hard?
boy chow. Boy chow, straight from Mar Vista, baby. Hell yeah, dude.
Here you go.
People can't see, but
We have eaten raw
back
chicken
of
before
camera
on this
crews
podcast.
really questioning what they're about to eat.
Yo.
Taylor's
gotta bite it.
Taylor's
gotta bite
just
it.
holding the sandwich.
Wait, you do avocado on both sides of the bread or
No,
just,
just
one
one.
side? Okay.
So the other
Just
side
checking.
was just off the grill.
In this economy, avocado on both sides?
Come on, dude. I only brought so much avocado. Okay. I'll do 4. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of fucking slices of bread to make sandwiches with.
You're just gonna have to make it with the butts.
You want to rip mine in half?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're fine. Right there. Stay right there.
What
The raw chicken.
What have you been up to this week?
Me? Honestly, my Paige did her short film debut.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I
she
saw that.
premiered it. She did like a screen, not like a premiere, but she did a screening for
Yeah.
it.
I saw all very, very nice, positive stories from it.
Dude.
That's so nice.
Very proud of her.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of her.
I didn't know she was a filmmaker.
Oh yeah, dude. She made a short film, I think like a year ago. And now she's going to submit it to a bunch of festivals. This is cig number 3. Can we get that cig counter up? This is dart number 3. This is guy number 3.
This is guy number 3, first guy in the sun.
First guy. Oh, and the sun is out.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
it's nice. Isn't that nice?
What was the short film about?
It's about stand-up comedy, actually. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but essentially, it's like kind of like her struggles through stand-up comedy. It's not like a documentary, but it's like she wrote the script and everything. And
based off of true events.
Yeah, and she crushed it. Now she's coming back from Vegas right now. She actually got to film videos with one of her favorite childhood bands growing up, The Maine.
The Maine.
Yeah, very millennial band.
Oh, you got to educate me, dude. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm gonna be honest with you. She sent me some of their stuff.
The Maine.
Are you not gonna eat it then, Taylor?
Maybe in a minute. I'm enjoying.
Those are 2 fresh pieces.
Yeah. What is it?
Stop pressuring. Yeah. Stop pressuring the women to eat your sandwich.
Yeah, stop.
What do you mean? I'm chill.
That's big dad energy right now.
Wonder why people fucking join ICE.
You're not gonna eat the sandwich? All right, well then I might as well just join ICE. This is fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy. I can't do anything right.
I can't do anything right.
I can't do anything right. You sound like your mother. No one hates their wife more than a white man, dude. I've never seen so much like shit talk coming. What? Come on! Oh, I can't do shit around here. This is crazy. You know we're holding it together for you, right? If it wasn't for you, I'd be gone. I'd be on a little boat off the coast of whatever.
Not even a good place, off the coast of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'd be in South Padre Island, and I'd be cooking real shrimp. I just want to cook shrimp.
Starts crying.
My father hated me.
Anyway, here's to the happy couple.
Yeah.
Raise your glasses.
Raise your glasses. I bought this wine, by the way, not your mother.
Yeah. If everyone could chip in for the open bar. If everyone could just chip in.
Chip in for the open bar is great.
Yeah, dude, I had to put down like a lot of money for my buddy's bachelor party. I still think about it. I went to my first therapy session in like 3 years this morning.
Congrats.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked on it. I make sure whenever I go to therapy, I have a nice older gentleman that looks like could be like a hockey coach. You know what I mean?
You need.
Yeah, he was really sweet. He was nice. I just feel like as I go further in my relationship, I want to make sure that my anxiety and like anxious sort of attachments shit, I have a lot of tools and I'm like very open and I'm like I just keep dialogue open with all that shit.
Yeah.
I just don't want to like overwhelm myself or her. And yeah, man, because I just see it being like it's just a very important thing in my life, and I just want to make sure I'm not sabotaging it or like, you know, my own mental health for all that. I hope that makes a lot of sense, but
yeah, no, I mean, I think we're in a really down period of dating. That dating has been like reduced to just like trendy phrases of like, you know, dating's trash, men are trash, women are trash, whatever it is. And like, it has to, it's directly I believe it's directly correlated with the death of the rom-com.
Yo.
And we need to bring that back because people need examples of love prevailing. And even though rom-coms were in, you know, back in the day, they were in their tropey, thank you, Pa. They were in their tropey era of whatever. I would love to see a really good rom-com just prove that like love exists still now. And I think people look to media for that. I think that's why like celebrity couples get such cult-like followings. And then when they break up, everyone's like, oh my God, it's over. Like, you're telling me these two didn't make it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, unfortunately, like, I think, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but like, I think when you make money off of your public image and your public relationship, and then when it goes bad and you guys divorce, you guys don't say anything. I believe that you should say something. You should give more insight into what happened, because people are just taking this as like, you know, these are two gods that broke up. This is the evidence that love can't survive. Like, if he can't stay, you know, loyal, or they can't make it work, then who can? But it's like, if we gave a little bit more complexity and nuance to like why relationships fall out. A lot of these relationships had been falling out for years, but their schedules are so crazy that they haven't like gotten a chance to like sit down and be like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. But it's great, bro, because the only way you truly grow, especially with the specific triggers that you got from your family and your parents, is through other either very personal platonic relationships that have to be like forward and honest, which is tough for men to find, or romantic relationships, because that's when those things starts to play up again. Because when you were little, the only person you had to love and to love you were your parents. So that's where you develop that thing from. Mm-hmm. Then you move on. You're good. With your friends, you're good. With your job, you're good. But then you get in a relationship and you're like, why am I fucking batshit now? And it's because, unfortunately, that is the main fertile ground for growth. So if more men, more people in general just were like, you know, I want this relationship to work. I need to figure my shit out. And I know that you're going to get some of this live learning. Mm-hmm. You're going to get some of this live learning because it's my first time with you. These triggers are playing out. Sometimes you have no idea that you're being toxic until the other person that loves you is like, yo, dude, I literally can't leave the house because I don't trust that you'll be able to do this, and that. That's an anxiety from her. And then that's also some sort of anxiety from you. And
that's very well said. It's extremely well said.
I'm gonna put this right
here.
Yeah,
smoke that cig and take a bite of the chicken sandwich.
That's right. All right, here we go. Oh, it's juicy. Oh, shit. All right.
Here we go. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, we should do the thumbnail. You ready? All right, perfect. I find that having a lot of those open and honest conversations with her and realizing that like it's supposed to be hard, mm-hmm. and it not like impossible, mm-hmm. and not like toxic, but that is what helps me, like, you know, it's how you grow in the relationship. I think it's also, think about how often we see people's idealized version of their own relationships on social media, and then we're comparing that nonstop. Mm-hmm. And we're thinking, well, that's not what I have. What I have is like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know, I just think like today was like very nice where I'm like, you know what, this is, I think I'm doing all the right stuff. And I'm like just pretty happy that I'm still on the right wave. But I know that it's going to just require my attention and like just all my heart. And I'm excited for that.
Something I learned in my past relationship, which was my longest relationship, was I think she really taught me about what humility really is. I think we get told like humility, being humble is not being boastful, you know, not being flashy. When the other team loses, you shake their hand, you know, that sort of way. But I think I really learned that, and she taught me, humility is being able to be wrong. Humility is just like, that's the thing, like we have all these buzzwords that make us, that sort of blur the real problem, which is like this need for perfectionism in a relationship. But like if shit got toxic, it got toxic. What do we do from here? Identify the problem. But the second toxicity gets mentioned, you're like, I can't be that guy. That can't be me. I'm a bad guy. I need to get better, or I need to leave. I'm too bad for you, or you're too bad for me. But it's like, no. You could have had a toxic interaction at Sprouts, and it was about the portobellos that you put in your chilaquiles.
I don't think it was that, but yeah.
No, of course. But what I'm saying is that like we take these big words and we have them define who we are across the board, when sometimes it is just the moment. Sometimes it's just the lack of communication around a certain topic, around work, around leisure, around drinking, whatever it may be. But like, just don't condemn yourself. That was one of my biggest problems. Like, I would just condemn myself. If I did something wrong, and usually I would do something, she would point it out and I'd be like, that's valid. I should work on that. But then I'd be like, I need to work on that to be worth this relationship. And then
I'm feeling that same way.
And then but then you don't start working.
What? Why the fuck are you laughing?
Just the way you delivered that.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, everyone.
Continue.
See,
sorry.
that's what I'm talking about.
You're projecting. You're projecting, and it's fine. We're getting it out. We're getting it out. It's healthy.
See that like small reaction you had right there to him laughing, that's our problem.
yeah.
That's our problem, because we can't just like, okay, whatever nerve it hit, whatever it did, right? But like, you could have just done something bad, and people have the right to laugh at that. People have the right to give you feedback. People have the right to be angry about it. Okay, you gotta sit in that. It's like I always find, like, talking to men, because I do a lot of mental health work with men. Mm-hmm. And when talking with men, if you just put it in sports terms, they start to get it. And it's like, wow, like we're watching soccer right now. You lose the game, you gotta sit in that loss. No, you can't go back and pass the ball right and be like, no, but do you remember that time I passed it to you? And yeah, it may have been a little far, but the ball was there. Nah, sit back in that you just passed the ball wrong. Sit back in that you were wrong in that moment. But it's really tough for us to be wrong because, and this is some shit I learned along the way, being right has been attributed to masculinity. We can't be wrong. If you're wrong, you don't have worth in the circle. If you're wrong, you're not fit to be a leader. If you're wrong, then you are not fit to be within the tribe. You must be pushed out. But it's like, nah, dude, you have the humility to be like, all right, I did something. I'm sensitive about it. I'm just using this as a very surface level example, but like, somebody laughed at it. My girl got angry with me about it. Like, I used to react to people in relationships getting mad at me about something. I'd be like, whoa, why are you so elevated? Like, right? Because that's some shit that my mom taught me. My mom was like, when you talk to someone, you gotta be professional. You gotta say your words correctly. You don't curse. You don't raise your voice. And now I've finally learned at 32 that, like, who am I to police the way you react to my bullshit? And then if I agree is bullshit, then why am I not just sitting in my shit? But I'm like, yeah, but I got you flowers last week. This is one of my biggest, and it's not the biggest because I don't know, but like it's a big lesson in love languages. What I first had with my ex, which was she liked flowers, but she told me the specific flowers she likes. She was like, you don't gotta buy me expensive flowers on that. I just like these, and they don't gotta be all the time, but I love to have flowers in our apartment. Boom. And my mind was always racing with different stuff, comedy, trying to advance yourself, whatever. And I would then remember, and I would pass by Whole Foods, and I'd be like, I don't shop at Whole Foods no more. Fuck them. And I would be like, all right, I like these. These are beautiful. So I picked them up. Got the flowers. She's like, happy. Oh, wow, you brought flowers. But then her face would change. And I'd be like, I would feel unappreciated. And she wouldn't say nothing sometimes. I'd be like, I don't get it. Like, I do everything. I'm over here, I'm working, and then I still find time to get flowers, whatever. And then finally we had a conversation. It's like, yo, for months now, you've gotten me flowers. Sometimes I have to ask them for you, but you haven't got me the ones I told you I like. And it's like, I was like, but like, I want to get you flowers that I like, and then that's my love to you. And it's like, but this wasn't introduced as your love language. This was introduced as my love language. So you got to learn to speak mine, I'll learn to speak yours. But then I'm trying to infuse that, and then if it doesn't work, oh, I'm a piece of shit boyfriend. I ain't shit. I'm one of those guys, I guess. All right, whatever. I like, if you want, what people do, right? The avoidant thing. Like I'm a piece of shit. Like, I guess if you want to leave, like whatever. And it's just like, I could have, with the learned stuff that I have now, just sat in that and been like, oh, I fucked up. Mm-hmm. I've been selfish, and I've just been getting flowers from my perspective. But the one thing she told me, she liked those specific flowers, and I wouldn't get those.
Right.
But it's not isolated to just that moment. Like when you look at the problem. When you look at the problem, you look at it as a definition of who you are. Because we're very sensitive creatures, man.
I
right?
feel like that a lot, yeah.
Because and I'm getting deep. We can switch subjects if you want.
No, go deep.
But, hey, yo.
Keep going. I got the scuba deep.
Hey, yo, we're going deep, ripping on some guys.
Yeah.
But okay, what was I saying? Okay, fuck.
Man, but what you were saying, I like to think I do a good job of sitting with it and admitting, like, yeah, you're right, I messed up and I'm going to do better. I think my problem is when I do, like, maybe like a micro mess up,
Yeah.
Or something that's not even really my fault or like my problem. I think I sit in it a lot and I like freak myself out that, like, okay, this is going to be the one where she like breaks up with me, and I fucked up, and I just constantly anxiety loop myself into being like, how can I make up for this? Like, and I realize that's just a mechanism of me not accepting that I don't have control. Like, I can't control like what happens, and like, outside events might.
Well, the thing is that, like, I think maybe down at the base, you don't think you're worth the relationship.
I think that might be it.
And that's a lot of our shit, right? Like, especially when a man finds whatever you can categorize as a good woman or a good partner, that you have shortcomings, and unfortunately the way we're raised, a lot of us only focus on the shortcomings. So we already come into the relationship with a lack of worth and confidence. This person chose you, right? There is a social contract that happened that they were like, I choose you, you choose me. So you are already inherently worth the relationship. And if you're continuously coming from a place of like, I could lose this at any moment, it is because like, you're like, I don't know if I'm worth this one. Like, I don't want her to wake up. I don't want her to be like, oh shit, actually this guy's fucking ridiculous. Nah, she chose you. You are worth the relationship. A lot would need to happen for her to bounce like that. Like, no one's just gonna bounce on you just to bounce on you like that. And if they did, rejection is protection, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like coming from that place, like sometimes you just need to remind yourself out loud. One of the homies that I work with in the mental health company that I work for, he does this thing where he'll be around people, even if it's a crowd like this, right? In a circle, professional environments. They'll say something, oh yeah, I think we should do this, that. And then he'll go, all right, we're talking about this topic, and this topic out loud makes me feel insecure about whether I could add to it. So I know that when I feel this, I should just go straight into it. So let's just start brainstorming. Like, say it out loud. Like, when that micro sort of thing happens, it's like, okay, like, I made a mistake, I upset her. Sometimes you didn't make a mistake. Sometimes you just upset her. And that's okay too. It is not a definition of whether I deserve this relationship or not. It's not grounds on somebody leaving me. Like, you just got to remind yourself that what just happened is not that deep. It's deep in the way that the string connects to like a big thing that you have, but it's not that deep in the moment of like, I could lose her. Because if not, right, if you always are thinking about losing her, you never had her. So you got to be present in that beautiful shit. Like, you have someone that's willing to get like a little bit upset at you and then still wants to hold your hand on the way to the event. You know what I mean? Like, I think something that I'm noticing in men that are trying to improve is just the constant focusing on improvement without looking at just the life that's happening in front of you. I've made that mistake many times where a problem will happen. I'll be like, this is the only thing I have to worry about. It's the only thing. If I just, okay, at therapy, I'm going to talk about this. And then when she comes home, I'm going to have this active conversation around this, to the point that I give myself so much anxiety. She comes home, I don't even say anything. I'm just there like, hey, baby, like, all right, like, all right, what do you want to do later? You start figuring out, like, for me, like, it was, a lot of the things was, all right, we didn't make dinner. Whatever you want. What do you want to get? What do you want to get? I'm thinking sushi. In my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know, Mexican. Okay, let's do sushi. Like, and what we'll think like, all right, that's me being a provider. That's me getting her what she wants. But that little kernel of you putting yourself away for her starts to build resentment that you don't even know is going on. And then out of nowhere, you're having a fucking wild like fight at the parking lot of Sprouts because you got the wrong blueberries. And you're like, how the fuck did we get here? And you're like, oh, I haven't been standing up for myself, right? We think standing up for myself is like someone has to call you out. It has to be deep. And then you got to stick your chest out and you got to be like, I am this person. No, standing up for yourself starts at, hey, babe, oh, you want sushi? I was actually feeling Mexican. Can we find something in between? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. That's a micro problem that you then build like a sort of like a skill around. And then when you get to the bigger stuff, you've always been honest. You want IPAs? I want a light beer. But I want to get an IPA. All right. Okay, can we go somewhere where we can get both? Or maybe you do light beers today and I do IPAs tomorrow. Whatever it is, like these are just surface level things, but it starts really small. And we want to be the most prepared person in the big moment when that real big shit happens. And it's like, dog, but you haven't been there for you in the small moments. It's not just being there for them. How do I improve myself for the relationship? How do I improve myself for me so that I can be good? So that in the moments where like, because there are so many times, you know, we got brought up in a culture of like happy wife, happy life, right? Which I think like has proven to be like not that real, right? Yeah, maybe you guys stay together for 50 years, but you hate her. She hates you. But through the hating each other, you just do what she wants. So happy wife, happy life. But it's like, no, a happy you makes a happy wife. A happy both of you makes a happy life. You gotta like build that sort of like courage. Like a lot of men, we don't have that courage to just be like, I want this. We have the courage amongst us. You know, if I was like, actually, like, I don't like this side. Alec, can you switch with me? I'll be able to say that real good. I was on set. I was on rehearsal yesterday, and the director told me one thing, and I was like, you know what? I disagree. This character is going through this, and I think it has to be shown like this and this. Boom! I stood up for myself. But if it's with my partner, it's a whole different story. Because you're not standing up to just your partner. You're standing up to like the complexities of how you grew up. What would happen when you brought up shit in your family? What would happen when you stood up to your mom or your dad? Like, they would disregard you. They would, I don't know, whatever it is, you know? You build that shit. And like, unfortunately, we still live, and we are getting better, I feel, but we still live in a society where masculinity is not an inherent thing you have. It must be proven. You don't have it right away. You have to do certain things. Now, when it comes to like femininity, women have femininity inherently. We don't question it, right? If we're talking about traditional senses, right? We don't question it. There is such thing as toxic femininity, but that's like informed by like patriarchy, right? Don't show cleavage, wear skirts up to here. And then you have women that shame other women for dressing in certain ways. That can be toxic femininity, but that's informed by us, right? They have it inherently. For us, as soon as we step into the world, we got to show we got it. What does that mean? Having the right clothes, standing in the right way. For some people, it's watches. Imagine your value comes down to what you have on your wrists. Of course you walk around insecure.
What's nice is mine is a calculator, so I can make it whatever value I want.
Yeah, more men need Casios, bro.
Yeah, dude,
you can just
go, yeah, guess how much this costs?
But we have to start like amongst men, just like not questioning other people's masculinity, just being like, oh no, you are that. You don't got to show me your wallet. You don't got to show me your muscles. You don't got to show me your job. You don't got to show me the way you speak. No, you are masculine. I was hearing, you know Scott Galloway? Mm-hmm. I listened to his new book. Mm-hmm. It's really good. And he was talking about like how, masculinity has to be proven, finances, all that stuff. And how essentially it's just this prison that we all voluntarily, well, we were taught it, but we all voluntarily sort of participate in. And then you don't realize how much of your relationship problems are just you fighting for worth. It's like, I got to be worth. So it's either I'm pleasing you, physically or romantically, platonically, or I'm providing for you, like, and then we forgot the whole protection part. Mm-hmm. Like the whole protection part went out the window. Apparently, like we're so obsessed with trying to like get all these other things that sometimes, especially women and femmes, they just want to feel safe. Just want to feel protected, and protection isn't just physical. It's just like protection. A form of protection is knowing that like you're gonna wash the dishes when I told you to. I don't want to walk into my home and feel dysregulated. Dysregulation is part of not feeling safe. But like we start using words like that, and people are like, oh, come on. I mean, like what do dishes have to do with safety, man? Like what come on, like, oh, that's just bitching or like whatever it is. But it's like, okay, that was the word that triggered you. What else is under it though? What is she talking about? What are they talking about? What came up in you? Like why did you have to act that way? Everything can be solved. It's just that unfortunately we have been brought up in this way that like you make a mistake, your worth went down. You're not a viable match. Mm-hmm. When we have seen many women and femmes pick guys that don't do half of the shit you do, but for some reason they are just confident and believe that they should be there. I have a right to you, I have a right to this relationship. And they stay together for years, and you're like, why are you with that guy? And half of the time I'm just like, because he believes so hard that he should be there. And you're looking at that same girl that maybe you dated before, and you're like, but I was so much better. And it's like, yeah, but you didn't believe that you should be there. Mm-hmm. You were always coming from this place of like, I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. And she's like, I like you for you. I remember my ex told me, she was like, you're not the same guy that I fell in love with. I was like, whoa. That fucking destroyed me. Because I was like, I feel like I'm better than him. I'm working on myself all the time. I'm doing all these things. I'm going to therapy. I went to somatic therapy. Like, I'm even considering couples therapy. Like, and it's like, yeah, but if you're just working all the time, it's like sometimes I feel like men with like self-improvement, we're banging the hammer, mm-hmm. and we're making loud noise. Banging the hammer, making loud noise. You're not hitting a nail. You're not hitting wood. You're just banging the hammer. And after that, your fucking wrist is tired. Your arm is like, man, I did a lot, dude. Fuck. And you get home and she goes, hey, you completely forgot that we're hosting today. And you're like, I'm doing all this shit for me. It's like, actually, all she wanted you to do was remember that we had that thing on Friday. But you create such a self-anxiety and self-improvement. Understand what's going on, and I had to learn this the fucking hard way. Understand what's going on, do work on it up to an extent, and then go, that's it. I won't do that anymore. And that's it. Every time, like for me, the best thing that has helped me with spiraling is I had to work to notice where the spiral was coming from. I had to work to notice when the spiral was happening. Then I had to work to develop a skill of how to calm the spiral down. But then eventually I would just obsess on the spiral because I was just only focusing on when the spiral came. Eventually I had to finally say, I'm not doing that anymore. So I start to spiral. No. We're good today. I have a car. I can move. I have family. I'm not alone. I'm a comedian. I'm funny. I'm doing my thing. I have friends. Everything's gonna be okay. What's next? After a certain point. I'm not saying like you can just do that because it could be just like avoidant behavior. Mm-hmm. But like once you've done the work, it's very easy to get caught in this sort of loop of just doing the work. And then, you start figuring out that like again, shit is just not that deep all the time. It is deep, but it's not that deep. You know what I mean?
Facts, yeah.
It can't be like, yeah, because and that was my problem, bro. Like I saw my ex as like, I was like, this is the queen of the world. This is the queen. I lucked out, but I had all these things that would pop up for me, and she had things too, but I would just obsess on getting better at those things, versus just like sometimes being with her, like actually being with her, knowing that like a mistake didn't mean that was it. You know, and that comes from the relationship with my mom. All I wanted to do was make my mom proud. Single mom, I didn't have no dad. You know, I was told at a way too early age that I'm the man of the house, all this shit. So I had all this responsibility. That then I would wonder, I would be like, why do I get so triggered when she gets upset? When my mom has judgments, I get so triggered. Mm-hmm. Same thing with my girl. But I had to finally be like, nah, even if I fuck up, I'm still worth it, because you have to be, because you're not gonna. If not, everything sucks, dude. If not, the whole relationship sucks all the time, and then you end up doing shit that you end up masking it all, right?
Yeah, right.
Let's go on a trip. All right, we'll go on a trip. Let's go out to eat all the time. Let's go out to eat. Just like masking the stuff instead of just being like, all right, my bad. I have trouble with like accepting that I did something wrong, and then I'm also projecting that like you might leave me because of that, and I'm really trying to get over that. So just so you know, this is what's going on right now. Like I know that I might be like reacting a little wild to this. I'm working on it, but I'm also not trying to make this relationship just working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, man. That was fucking beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna re-listen to this. I'm gonna re-listen to like a fucking episode.
Hit me up, dude. We'll grill. We'll get a beer, whatever.
No, I think we're gonna have you back on as like a recurring guest. Like I think we're gonna have to do this. Like
I would love to, bro.
Probably once a month.
I have an organizing background, so I used to organize in New York. Mm-hmm. I used to do a lot of mutual aid events. And then that's when I got introduced to like abolition and abolitionist principles, restorative justice, all that type of stuff. And then that's how I started to get into more therapy. And I just, you know, I was a kid without a dad who really looked at so many different boy clubs to try and get worth. Mm-hmm. And I finished doing all that probably at like 25. And I still didn't find the worth. And like sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I would have done this, I would have done that. But I had to learn all that to I feel like to even, you know, to come here and to get here to the park and talk about the shit that, you know, with the chicken sandwich that might kill me after. You know? But like these are the conversations that I would love to keep having with the homies, bro. To just have these conversations because they take a lot.
They do. But dude, I'm telling you, like this was, I mean, just even like hearing you talk about things like you are chosen. I'm like, man, even feeling that, even hearing that from you, I felt like, you know, tinge in my chest, like, oh, yeah. Like, you don't have to keep proving it. And like but that's how, I mean, that's what it is, feels like growing up all the time.
Yeah.
Just growing up is like, you have to like, you know, what are you worth? And especially like in a job where like stand-up comedy and like, you know, how we have to perform on social media, how we have to perform on stage, where it does feel like we have to keep proving it all the time. And then that bleeds over.
But here's the fucked up thing. We still live in this world, right? Like this in our little microcosm, we're talking about more progressive stuff, more things that would lean to us living a happier life with the things that we have. But as performers, we live in that world. Mm-hmm. You do have to go and prove it. But who are you proving it to? That's the thing. Mm-hmm. We already got to make a crowd of random motherfuckers laugh. It can't be harder than that. I don't have to. Yeah. It can't, bro. Like I can't. Yeah. I can't need to prove to the booker. So I killed 10 nights in a row. and on the 11th night the booker shows up and I fucking eat shit. All right, so that's a definition of my comedy career. No, dude. That's the thing. Comedians, we weren't meant to be this big. Comedians are jesters. We are local jesters. We clown and we commentate on society. We're not philosophers, and we shouldn't have been celebrities either. Yeah. Like, you know, you like want the guy in random bumfuck Oklahoma to be politically correct when he does the club there for 50 people that love his shit. That's where it would have been. I think like social media has put in way more accountability on notoriety, right? Like if you got big off the backs of like your followers or whatever, I think you should be doing something that's like advancing the world in some aspect, at least not regressing.
Right.
Like we know many of our colleagues that have gotten bigger and somehow regressed their art and have regressed the commentary and have like stuck their foot in the mud, and they're like, actually, this is the way it is, and blah blah blah. But like I said, we're jesters. We're commentating on life. Life changes. The jester doesn't go to the jester in front of the king doesn't go and go, hey, you don't get what comedy is. The king is like, no, your shit wasn't funny. Off with his fucking head. No, we gotta adjust. I think that's like the Mark Marons of the world, and like finally like Bill Burr and some other people were finally like, yeah, I mean, it's just not funny anymore. You know, it's just not funny anymore. Like, oh, how come ethnic comics can make fun of white comics so much and we can't do the same? Because one, your shit's not funny. All right. Two, y'all are the majority. Mm-hmm. Y'all have a lot more, whether you grew up poor or whatever, y'all inherently just have more of the privilege. You guys are the majority. So when the minority makes fun of the majority and then the majority wants the minority to like fucking die, and it's like, whoa, I can make fun of you, bro. You gonna be all right, bro. You came here in a fucking sweater vest and a Rolex, dog. You're gonna be all right. Jacket. Yeah, you're gonna be all right, dude. Like, so it's just it's interesting because you have to like ground yourself in like the stage that you got on. I'm worth this stage, and I have trouble with that too, right? Like, I have trouble living the moment, right?
Me too, yeah.
Like, I think that may have been like why I got so drunk at your show. Yeah, because I was like, oh, I like this dude. I like his comedy. I want to do his show. And you know how this is with comedians. Yeah, right. You like put a show in your sights, and you're like, I want to do that one. Then you finally do it, and then you
crushed, dude.
I did well, yeah.
You did really well, yeah.
I did well, yeah. And then like I did good, and then I was like, I gotta get drunk. I gotta get drunk. I was like, I gotta get after it. It's his birthday. It's his birthday shots, dude. Instead of just sitting there and being like, oh man, I finally got to do the show. I'm finally building a friendship with the homie. That's cool. Let me go home and like really like look up at the moon and be like, yo, thank you. You know, like I live this shit. But nah, it's like I can't even.
You can still do that drunk, but you could be like, where's my car?
Yeah. Where was I?
Yeah. Why am I on the bus? Where am I going?
Yeah. But nah, it is really tough with social media. I mean, it's not this economy, like this sort of capitalistic thing is not a meritocracy when it comes to art. Like you see a bunch of ass comedians, mad followers. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and what jokes are you telling?
We gotta stop because I'm gonna end up. One of my 2026 goals is to stop being petty.
Oh,
which I have not done on this podcast too many times, but I feel like we should. We got to get to the segment, right? Yep. All right, we got one segment. Here we go.
All right, before the segment, I'm against that.
Against not being petty?
Yeah, be petty, dude. I need people that care about this shit more.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely. You can care, but I feel like I'm just, more often than not, I'm nasty.
I like it.
Real man of genius.
I don't know where that's from, but sounds cool.
Here's to you, Gabriel Iglesias. Here's to you, Gabriel Iglesias.
What an idiot.
Man,
dude.
That's a guy who just sold. I mean, he just did the.
He's a fucking idiot, bro.
Yeah, that's what I like though. I'm like, you know what? Fluffy. God damn, that's a guy that I just feel like I grew up on, and I'm like, he's still fucking doing it, wearing weird ass shirts, big, scally cap, Kangol. I feel like this is a bad guy to choose for the.
No, I mean, I think like it's more telling to me of the fans. If you give someone a bunch of success, a bunch of money, you allow him. We have to remember, we give these people these opportunities. You allow him to sell out arenas. You allow him to accept his I think it was accepting the Hollywood Star the other day.
No way, I thought that was Joe Coy.
No, that was him. Well, Joe Coy also did that.
They both did it?
I don't know too much about Joe Coy. We get into that too.
Joe Coy Pond.
Joy Coy Pond. Nah, but Gabriel Iglesias was accepting his Hollywood Star, and he gave his speech, and he basically was like, like to all the people who call me a sellout, I am one. I sell out arenas. I sell out this. I sell out that. I sell out this. And bomb. And he never addressed any of the actual shit that people have been saying about him, right? Like you didn't stand up for when your community, the one that comes to your arenas, was getting, targeted, still is. And he still didn't do that. And now to me, I'm more like to the fans that pay money to go see his shows. That's your king?
Yeah.
That's the one that we want to go see? Why?
I think about George Lopez's special in 2016.
That shit hurt me, dude.
What, George Lopez?
George Lopez hurt me, dude.
What'd he do?
Well,
he was coming out against he did this bit that I still think about where he's like, he used the mic stand as like a mop where he's just like, you're gonna let your old people fucking die. Who do you think takes care of them?
Oh yeah.
He goes help me, and he goes.
George Lopez has always been against Trump and the administration.
Right.
But there was a moment with him and Ralph. I don't know if.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's this thing that like Latinos specifically had to go through because there was always like the fallacy of that there's like one seat at the table for us. Mm-hmm. So with him, he was like one of the only Latinos amongst the like Def Jam Kings of Comedy.
Yeah, right.
And after the Ralph thing happened, a bunch of people came out on how he was just not nice to them. He never gave them opportunities. He would always go for him. He would always go for him over everything. It just hurt me to see the guy who got me into comedy put down like a younger comic. Mm-hmm. And a younger Mexican comic, right? Like, I'm not Mexican, but like, we all share that Latino U.S. sort of like upbringing.
Well, they said Pryor did the same shit.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's being a product of your generation.
Right, yeah.
And I think he's sort of like, I think he finally realized that, and maybe he's doing better at that now. But it just hurt me to be like, yo, but this dude, like I had just met Ralph too. He had done my show in New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, why are you talking about Ralph?
Yeah, he's the man.
He's coming up, bro. And then he helped him come up. Because that controversy made him blow up. I mean, not just that, but among the things.
Right.
But yeah, Fluffy, like, bro, that is a shameless dude that's just like, whatever. You guys hate me then. I'm still gonna sell out arenas. And to me, the best part would be for his fans to listen to that and be like, oh, this guy doesn't give a fuck about us.
No. It's crazy, isn't it?
And it's not cool to not give a fuck.
It's like literally the worst thing you could do.
Yeah. I feel like maybe 20 years it was like, yeah, no, I don't care. It's just about the money. You know what I mean? I'm selling out stadiums, you know what I mean? Whatever. You get an accomplishment, you don't even smile. You're like, yeah, that's what I do. Nah, not no more. Things have changed. Be a better person. Everyone's squealing in comedy, and I'm like, wow, all people are doing is asking you to be a better person.
Really do.
And you're like, no, I want to still do that. Brother, what are we fighting? Fluffy's an idiot. He ain't got no hands. He ain't got no hands.
This is an anti-Fluffy podcast now. Anyway, folks.
What was the segment? Was this the segment?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of commandeered it.
Were we supposed to trash comedian?
No.
You said, You got me triggered with saying don't be petty. I'm like, no, let's be petty. Don't be petty about stupid shit.
Yeah.
But when it comes to this shit, nah, be petty. Fuck that. So-and-so did kill Tony. That shouldn't define him. Nah, I don't give a fuck. You did kill Tony. Don't talk to me. I don't care. You did kill Tony. I don't give a fuck. You held the red mic. You said some stupid shit on stage, and now you got like what? Another 500 followers? Dude, suck my dick from the back.
Wait, unbelievable. Luis, you nailed it. That's how we end every episode.
Suck my dick from the back?
Yeah.
That's really New York
That's
of you.
really how we say it, yeah. But anyway, before we leave, guys, this episode, if you're listening or watching, come out to see me on tour. I'll be in Atlanta, end of April, New Orleans, Dallas, Nashville, Greenville, South Carolina, Tacoma, Washington. I believe those tickets are on sale now. I know there's somebody that keeps commenting they want to see the Tacoma tickets. They're coming on sale. Fucking other stuff. Phoenix. I'll be in Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
I'll also be in Cincinnati. Go Bananas. We're back at Nanners, baby.
Nanners.
Vancouver in September. We got more dates lined up, folks. Follow Luis, please. Go follow this man.
Follow me.
This guy is one of my favorite people, one of my favorite human beings that I've met here in LA. He's a genuine guy. Very sweet dude.
You too, brother.
Folks, and as we end every episode, I love you and suck me from the back.
That's right. Don't tread on me.